Hello there, I'm Willow Ryan, and I'm speaking to you courtesy of BreakingMuscle.com. What I'd like to work with you today is about some phenomenal abdominal exercises to help prep the body for increased digestion, as well as body awareness from the spine all the way around the low part of the rib cage, the crest of the pubic bone, linea alba, the center of the belly, and then all the way around to the other side. Key muscles that we're targeting and focusing our attention to here are rectus abdominis, which runs from here to here. That's the one that people generally look at as being a six-pack ab. We also have external and internal obliques. They're the ones that run along the side and help us do the lateral flexion and extension. We also have transverse abdominis, which wraps around from the spine to the front of the belly in the center. That's the one that when you are bearing down or you're going to the bathroom and you squeeze, that's transverse abdominis flexing. We're definitely going to get tuned into that one and get it stronger. Another one is psoas and iliacus. Now, psoas and iliacus, or iliacus is also called, they're not necessarily abdominal muscles, but they support the spine and their hip flexors and will be increasing their strengthening while doing another series of abs. The first exercise I'd like to show you is sitting in a cross-legged position, just like this one, and working Uddiyana. Now, Uddiyana translated means upward flying belly or upward flying bird, and essentially what happens is you inhale, hold the breath for a moment, then exhale fully all the breath out of your mouth and pull the belly as far back in and up underneath the rib cage as you can, and then continuing to hold the breath with this Uddiyana belly back. And what that does is it brings more blood flow to the connective tissue, to the organs, to the intestines, the stomach, as well as stretches and flexes the diaphragm, which is really important here. Then the next exercise we'll do is called elbow to knee. This is a basic abdominal flexion exercise, which will get, again, the iliacus as well as the psoas muscles, those hip flexors, and strengthen the back and the belly, the transverse abdominis. Cross-legged position with the legs, Uddiyana. The first round I'm going to demo, and I'm going to speak very little. My hands will be back so that you can see my belly, and I'll lift my shirt up. And I recommend to all the students and everybody to practice and get in the habit of lifting your shirt up and watching your belly. Uddiyana looks like this. It's very energizing. You'll feel your energy increasing. And it also brings greater circulation and blood flow to these areas too. Start with your hands back, just like I'm doing here. Lift up your shirt if you choose to do so. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale. Take a big, deep, long breath in, spreading the ribs. Exhale all the breath out of your mouth. Tuck your chin towards your chest, then pull the belly in towards the spine, back and up underneath the rib cage. Hold as long as you can. When you need to come out of the pose or out of Uddiyana, release your belly first, then untuck your chin to your chest. Otherwise, if you do the opposite, you can get a little gurgling sound in the back of the throat and scratch your throat. So you don't want to do that. For the next round, walk your hands forward in front of your shins. This will help get a greater sense of concaveness in the belly. It looks like this, and you can follow along as you wish. Inhaling, letting the belly relax, untucking the chin from the chest. Do a couple more rounds on your own. The next exercise we'll be doing is elbow to knee abdominals. I'll demo the first round and give a couple cues, and then I'll cue you through several rounds on your own, so that way you are able to feel the breadth, the depth, as well as the flexion that happens when you're working with these belly muscles. You'll feel a deep sense of strengthening happening close to the spine from the hip flexors, so as iliacus I mentioned earlier, as well as working with rectus abdominis, but mainly through transverse abdominis, that wide band belly muscle that wraps all the way around from the spine to the center and back around the other side. To start elbow to knee, clasp your hands and weave your fingertips together. You want your pinkies to be supporting on the base of the skull bones and hands all the way around the neck. Elbows point up, forearms around jaw and cheekbones. With the feet on the floor and the knees bent, inhale, curl the head and chest up off the floor. Take a deep breath in, big inhale. Lift the feet up, knees bent at right angles. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up, lifting the knees skyward only, not bringing them close to your chest, just directly above the pelvis. Exhale, take the chest over towards the left thigh. Reach right leg into extension. As you continue exhaling, flex the lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, take the chest and torso towards right thigh. Extend left leg. Belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Keep lifting up through pubic bone as well. Exhale, take the chest over towards the left thigh without cranking on the head and neck, and keep the jaw soft. Extend right leg on exhale. At the base of your exhale, pull low belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, bring chest and head over towards right thigh. Extend left leg. Belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Set the feet down. Exhale, take short chest, torso, shoulders, and head down.